Messed this up, didn't I? How is there already two people in here and one like, and it's only been on for 5 seconds? That's just ridiculous. Where's the? Oh, I totally messed up on this. I was gonna set this up and I forgot. All right, we're going handheld. We're going old school. What's going down, everybody? How you guys doing? Let me see if I can't prop this up somehow. Oh, snap. Shake cam. Shake cam. That's not gonna work. If I put that there. There. Well, yeah. It's alright. It's alright. I mean, you guys can see me, but I feel like you're looking up my nose. Maybe if I put this. Oh! Set you guys up on the Kaiser. That'll work. I'll use the Kaiser here. Put you guys up on the back of it. Set you in the tailgate, or set you in the bed of my pick 'em up truck. Yeah, whatever. That works. This is really weird. I'll just hold it. God. I'm never prepared for anything. What's going down, you guys? How you doing? We got a bunch of people in here already. We got, look, say what's up here. Let's see. Freddie, what's going down? Freddie. We've got James. We've got SD Crawlers. We've got Mike Burgess. What's going down, brother? Bill, what's going on, man? Brandon, you did make it. All right. Nice. Oh, Mike, my cousin's in here. What's up, Mike? He says, beard looks cuzzo. Beard gang. Much love from SoCal. You already know, bro. I miss you guys. So much love to you. I hope everyone's doing good. It's family, man. Let's see. BSRRC, yo, homie, setting up my new room. Nice. And shopping, doing some eBay work this afternoon. Figured I'd hang out with you at the same time. I appreciate that, good sir. I appreciate that. You already know. I think that's Brennan, isn't it? Is that Brennan? I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's Brennan. RC Habit, what's up, man? Someone says he barely made it through. Had to try out a new camera. What's up, RC Hobby? Steve. Isaac Granny, what's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing, neighbor? Don, how you doing, bro? All right, you guys. So let's do a little. You know what? I just figured out how I can make this so much better. Watch this. Boom. Now all of a sudden I'm not like way up in the air. No. All right. I got to send you some pictures of my 1-1 Jeep. Hell yeah, man. Do so. Okay, so we've got some updates. With the hair down here. All right. Let's talk about some things. I got a list over here I made. First things first. ScaleWars update. We're going to go ahead and kick this off. Let me water the old whistle here. All right, so I'm like super clogged up right now. Oh, Shark Bait. What's up, Shark Bait? Yeah. I had a spit, man. I'm like dying of allergies over here. Shark Bait, what's up, brother? I hope you're good, man. All right, so, now that we got a bunch of people in here, let's go ahead and kick this off. First thing I want to talk about is ScaleWars. So some of you guys have been hitting me up wondering where was ScaleWars last weekend? What's going on? Why isn't it here? All that good stuff. All right, so I'm going to fill you in. ScaleWars is no longer sponsored by Axial Racing. Now, it's not in a bad way. It's not a bad thing. All right, I still am very much connected with Axial. Love everybody there, and I'm working with them in a different capacity. It has nothing to do with my channel. So, big shout out to Axial. Much love to them. No shade thrown, you guys. Just make sure we're all clear on that. Axial is still very much a big part of extreme scale performance and what we do here. However, they're no longer sponsoring ScaleWars, which means a few things. And the first thing that means is ScaleWars is now open to all makes and models. That means if you have anything out there, it doesn't matter what it is, HPI, Venture, a Traxxas TRX4, RC four-wheel drive, TF2, Galandes, any of that stuff, you can now enter it in ScaleWars. And Yeah, I know it kind of got leaked out already because I let my patrons know, and I talked to a couple people, and it did leak out. So I've seen some people talking about it. But yes, it is official. As of right now, I'm making it official. It's actually been a thing for a little while, but I had to make some changes behind the scenes, which is why I took some time off from dropping videos, so I could, properly let you guys know. So tomorrow, there will not be a ScaleWars. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I know it's boo, but that's just because I'm doing something else tomorrow. Instead of getting ahead of ourselves and getting all, crazy and all that stuff, I want to let everybody know I've already started updating things. If you go to the website right now and check it out, extremescaleperformance.com, slide over the ScaleWars tab, you'll see things have already started to get updated on there. Rules and regulations have been updated. All that stuff's all been updated. Very simple. How you enter your build and everything is all there. Very simple. I've added extra slots for photos so that people can add more photos if they want to show more of a certain aspect of their vehicle. Besides, they still need to have the required photos, and you'll see the requirements there. But you now have the option to add more photos if you would like. You can add video if you would like. Just make sure it's a short video. I want nothing more than 1 minute clips max. So if you do want to add a video of your build in action, you can do so. I highly recommend taking the time to get some decent footage. Minimum of 1080p, we'll say a minimum of 720p. I can still work with you at 720p, but the issue is these episodes are in 4K, so it's not going to look very good in comparison to everything else on the video. So the higher quality you can shoot in, the better. Slow motion is great, all that's fine. You can do whatever you want. If you want to shoot videos showing off the parts on your build, if you want to say something to the camera, addressing people, the audience, you shout out your fans, your own sponsors, things of that nature. You can do that. Also, ScaleWars is still going to be sponsored series. It is not going to be it might not be sponsored for every episode, but basically what I did is I've restructured it to where instead of selling the entire series as basically just landing a single sponsorship to hold down the whole series, what I've done is I've broken it up into segments, and I'm allowing individual episode sponsorship, which is great because that's going to help keep the revenue up here on the channel and allow a great platform for companies to advertise on. So thankfully I've already hit up some great companies, and we've got some great companies on board already. So the first couple of episodes, 2-3 episodes, are already sponsored. I'm not going to shout them out just yet because I want to properly do that when we get on there, but some very good companies, some companies I've already been working with, and we brought a new company on, and I'm very honored to be working with them. And that's it basically for ScaleWars. So it doesn't matter what you have, go on there, start getting those builds submitted. What I'm going to do for tomorrow's video is I'm actually at some point in the day going to do a video where I submit my own build for ScaleWars and show you guys exactly how to submit your build step by step. That way you know what I'm looking for. It's not confusing to anyone. If anyone has questions, you can share this video that I'm talking about with them, and it'll help make it perfectly clear for them. Everyone can get on board and not have any issues. The biggest issue I have is when people submit their builds, they say that nothing happened afterwards, and the main reason for that is typically due to your photos still uploading. You'll click upload, go to the next one, click upload, all that, but it takes time for those photos to actually upload. There's a little bar that fills up, and then once it's all done, it will give you a little thing pops up. I forget what it says, but thank you for submitting or something like that. Brandon, I don't know if you remember. Maybe you could clarify it if you remember from the last one you did. But basically, he's had a few submissions already successfully. So that is why I am... that's why I'm stoked. And that's why I haven't been on here lately, is because I had to do a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes. And I know I say that a lot, but that's because things are always changing. That's with YouTube. It's a very unique career, I guess you can say, because it's not like you just you don't know for sure what you're going to do from day to day. You can try to line it up and schedule things as much as you can, but at the end of the day, things change. You never know how long you're going to be sponsored by somebody. A lot of people in our industry, in the RC niche of this industry, still have a very misguided I don't know how to word this, a misguided perspective of how sponsorships work, because sponsorships in RC have been a certain way for so many years, ever since back in the 70s and 80s or whatever, in the 90s. It's always been like traditional sponsorships. And then when the internet hit, sponsorship formats changed dramatically, and wound up being more on a case-by-case basis. And then wound up kind of going to what they are now on YouTube, which is where people sponsor individual shows, individual episodes. And if you're lucky, you land people that will sponsor an entire series for you, which I've been very fortunate to do for quite some time now. And in this case, ScaleWars has so much potential that I feel that I've been holding it back. And I just feel I've been holding it back by not allowing everybody to enter their builds. I feel that Scale is much more than just brand association, and there's a lot of people that have 100% homemade builds that would like to enter their stuff, and they couldn't do that before, and now they can. So that's the biggest announcement I wanted to make. And I will get to the comments, you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been reading them just yet. I will get to those. We'll go through and definitely do some comment reading and stuff. If you would like to support ScaleWars, since, now we lost that sponsorship money. If you would like to support ScaleWars yourself, since, the sponsorships are kind of still, it's rocky, so we'll see how it works out. Thankfully, these companies are jumping on board and giving me a shot, so hopefully you guys watch the show and it's popular and all that, like it has been, and we'll go and check these guys out and support their websites and their products. But if you would personally like to support it, join us on Patreon. That's the best way to do it. If you want to donate, you can do that there. People make donations anyways, regardless, but I always recommend Patreon because there at least you get rewards back for your donations, and it turns from being a donation to more or less you're paying for the rewards and the support instead of just donating, because donating is kind of weird to me still. Makes me feel funny, so I like to give something or buy stickers, and if you want to, you can always just, pay whatever. Axial Fest movie is coming out still. I got called out on that recently. People think that I'm kind of ducking and dodging and not wanting to do it or whatever. That's not the case. It's just a business move on my end. I put it off because I wanted to wait until the buzz came back around for Axial Fest. Came back around, so I'm getting ready to release that. Hopefully within the next week. It depends on how this weekend goes. I'm hoping to knock out everything for ScaleWars this weekend. Knock out my Holmes Hobbies motor control on Monday, and then spend hopefully the majority of the week doing my content creation for all my other stuff behind the scenes, including Axial Fest. So a lot of people don't know I create content for places other than just on my channel. So what else we got here? Got that. New stickers are coming. Okay, also that new stickers are coming. I have been working on new sticker stuff. And if you want the old style sticker sheets, get them while they last, because this will be getting changed and these won't be available anymore. So I still have a good amount of them here. Right? And then I have discounted ones as well that I'll probably wind up giving out for discount. These are the ones that were kind of faded looking. I don't know, the coloring was off a little bit, so I didn't feel right charging full price for these, so I have not cracked into them yet. But I will have those available as well. The reason these will no longer be available is because I'm going to change them. These are the ScaleWars stickers with the Axial sponsored logo on there. So those are going to be going away. So if you want one, get them while they last. If you want to order them up, it's PayPal only, $10 each, free shipping in the U.S., and be sure to include your address and the fact that it's for the stickers. If you don't include your shipping address and your name, it makes it really hard for me, and I wind up with stacked up orders. So definitely do that. What else? There's something else. We've got, oh yeah, that also along the same lines, that goes for the ScaleWars t-shirts too. Get those while you can. They could be taken down any day now. So there's still ScaleWars t-shirts with the Axial logo. Those, I guess, effectively will become retro. Gonna pull those. And keep in mind, you guys, this does not mean that there's bad blood between me and Axial. Me and Axial have great blood. Actually, they are bringing me down to ScaleWars to Axial Fest, and I'll be filming for them this year, as well as doing my Axial Fest movie. So I will be at Axial Fest, and that is thanks to Axial. So big thank you to them. No bad blood. I just want to make sure we're clear on that, because a lot of people get funny on the internet when you say you're no longer working with somebody in a certain capacity. So. But yeah, so get the t-shirts and whatever ScaleWars merch you want to get off my Teespring account while you still can, because that is going to go away. And that'll get replaced with updated stuff. And then, let's see, new Twitch. I've got a new Twitch account. Dreddy Chicken has absolutely nothing to do with RC. It's literally just me gaming, hanging out. It's adult only, so if you're not 18 or whatever their age limit is there for doing adult things, I apologize, but that's where I kind of let my hair down, so to speak, and I turn my filter off a little bit, and I just kind of be myself and play some video games and just let the aggression go at the end of the day. So it's not an everyday thing. It's more like a once a week thing right now, because I don't have a lot of time on my hands. But as I get everything dialed in and get more time on my hands, hopefully, maybe that'll be something I do in the evenings. So just throwing that out there for you guys that may be Twitch fans or game fans. I am the world's worst Fortnite player, hands down. And I think that's it. I think that's all the updates I really had. So now we can get to some comments on all that stuff. And I can lift my seat back up because I feel like I'm like sitting in a little kid chair. All right, so that was a whole lot of talking. Apologize, you guys, for not reading comments and stuff there. I just wanted to get all that out while I could. Oh man, take a little breather here. Trying to be professional, man. Stay on top of my game, you know. It's rough sometimes when you're a YouTuber and you're the only guy that works for your channel. It's a little tricky sometimes. You gotta really you gotta put in work. And for me, it's I don't know. It's even more tricky because like I'm starting from the bottom and working my way up, and I've done pretty good. I feel like I think I've done a great job. But man, it has not gotten any easier at all. If anything, it's gotten a lot harder. Let's see. Hey, Josh, sweet news. It looks like you guys are all pretty stoked on this new news. It's new news. Let's see. Cool. A how-to video. Yeah, exactly. How-to video I think will be super helpful. On left of your screen. All right, so yeah, Snowmod RC here. Brandon says, as far as, and this is in regards to ScaleWars, the uploading, the photos and things like that, and waiting for your build submission to go in. He says, yes, it does show at the bottom left of your screen saying uploading with a percentage. If you don't see it, try turning the status bar on for your browser. So that's just a little tip there for you guys submitting your builds for ScaleWars. I'm so stoked on this, man. I really hope all of you guys will get behind me that have been on the fence about, submitting your builds, or maybe didn't submit your builds because it wasn't an Axial. I really hope to see all of your builds on here. And please keep in mind, it will take some time because we're booked out a lot. Like, I have enough submissions, basically, I'm pretty sure I have enough submissions to last me this entire year if nobody submitted anymore. I could go the whole year and still do an episode every weekend. That's how many people have been submitting. And that's just from the leak, just because it got leaked out. So if we get enough support, enough submissions, and enough sponsorship support behind this, whether it be through companies jumping on to promote their businesses, or it be through Patreon, and I can afford to justify doing so, we could do 2 episodes of ScaleWars a week. And I'm okay with doing that. I am definitely okay. It's a lot of work, but I could definitely justify doing 2 a week as long as we could get the support there. It just depends on how it goes. I don't know if you guys are going to like it that much or not. So it just depends on how much you guys like it. It's all about entertaining you guys. So it's something I would like to see, but not, you guys don't always want to see what I want to see. We're all different. So He says, show Frankenstein. What's Frankenstein? Which one was Frankenstein? I don't remember calling any of them Frankenstein. Which one was Frankenstein? Daywriter, let me know. John Dunn, what's up? He says, I finally can enter my two-door Jeep and my Yoda. Thank you again, brother. You are very welcome, man. Thank you for entering your builds, man. Mike says, what's Michael Berger say? He says, the scale scene is growing and a lot more companies are getting into it. Associated just came out with the 112 scale truck and Vanquish, even though that one is way out of most people's price range. It's awesome. And honestly, I'm excited that Vanquish did theirs too. It's cool to see, stuff on the higher end coming out too. I have my own opinions about it. I haven't seen one in person yet though, so I don't want to do any feedback on it or reviews or give my opinion on it publicly until I get a chance to really see one, drive one, and see how that goes. Vanquish, I'm not on their radar as far as, sending out promo stuff, so they definitely didn't send me one to review or anything like that, and I had, they didn't hit me up looking for ideas or anything, so I don't know anything about it. I know as much as you guys do, just what, Harley's been talking about and Night Customs and everybody been talking about, and I think it looks great so far. It looks like it's going to be a rock-solid base platform, but I'm not a fan of the body at all, and that's not hating or anything. It's just not my style. You guys know me. I don't like Lexan bodies. I'm a hard body guy, so if I ever had one of those, it'd just be instant to the hard body, and I don't know. We just see what happened, but definitely a cool thing. The associated one, I think, is a great entry-level one at that price point. It's like $200. I could see a lot of people that are, scared to invest into it or maybe won't be taking it hardcore, taking it really serious. I can see a lot of people jumping in on the associated bandwagon there for $200. But then again, I feel like once you do that and then you see what you can get for just $300 from Axial, that you might kind of regret buying that associated one. But then again, I don't know, because I'm not sure of how tough it actually is. I'd have to actually drive it, put it through its paces, and stress it out, see really what it could handle, Yes, Snowmod, unicorn stickers. Get them unicorn stickers, man. That's I've been signing a lot of shipments lately. People have been requesting signed stuff, so I guess if you guys want your sticker stuff signed or you buy anti-spur stuff, you want me to sign stuff, let me know, and I'll do that. I don't mind doing it, and it's not like I'm going to charge extra or whatever. I just didn't know people like that, and recently that's become a thing, so yeah, I appreciate it. It's kind of cool. Is it like your other channel? SD Crawler, yes, it's similar to my other channel, indeed. Need stickers and merch. Yes, you already know. Stickers and merch all day. I'm working on it. Yes, Dreddy Chicken is my Twitch account. Just be warned, man. It's adults only. I don't want to see a bunch of kids in there. I will boot you out, not because I'm an asshole, but because I don't want your parents getting mad at me. Let's see. What's up, Cali Coast Crawling? How you doing, man? Bill, what's he say? Bill says, my internet access is limited to my cell phone. Probably a lot of other people, too. Understandable, sir. Understandable. Let's see. Sorry, getting notifications. Says, another troll up there. Never fails. Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah. Emily Treviso. What? Hey, that's when you know you're doing things right, man. That's why I'm going to need, hey, Snowmod, we're going to talk moderation here soon, buddy. I think opening up to other brands is going to be huge. I think everyone will definitely be getting behind the show. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I really hope you guys do get behind it. Let me know. You guys definitely put those comments in here, those questions right now. We'll go run through them. And then after we run through these questions, we'll do shout-outs to where everybody's from. Let's see. Guillermo Payne says, just want to wish you the best of luck. Just started following you not too long ago. I'm new to this hobby and like your style. Guillermo, I appreciate that, my man. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome to the family, bro. We're kind of laid back out here. I've been doing this for over 10 years now, this RC YouTube thing. And it's kind of become a way of life for me, just part of my lifestyle. And the viewers here kind of become just friends and family to me. And it's a blessing to be able to do this, man. And I appreciate you coming in here and saying that. I try to be as interactive as possible. I'm no big famous guy. I'm just like anybody else, just a little more scruffy. And yeah, man, RC has really helped me kind of turn my life around. YouTube has helped me turn my life around. The viewers have helped me turn my life around. And so um, I try to use this platform to spread that positivity that I've found here. You know, I like to spread that and give it back. So um, yeah, yeah. As the channel grows, we do that more and more. And which I also owe you guys an apology. I said we were going to do a giveaway on some stickers a while back, and then we never did that. So let's do a giveaway on some stickers. How about that? Let's do a giveaway right now. Actually, let's do something here. I've got one Holmes Hobbies car sticker for your 1-1 vehicle right here. This, along with a ESP sticker sheet. All right, let's do a giveaway on that. Let's see, how should we go about doing this? Let's do I want to do something, but I have a feeling that I was going to say first person to shout out the original name of my channel, but that's kind of going to be too easy for some of my old heads here. Some of you guys have been around for a minute. Oh, let's see. How should we do this? Oh, hey, the positivity is what it's all about, man. I've been in some really down situations. I know some of you guys on here can relate to this yourselves. This is just a quick break from the giveaway here, but I've been homeless. You know, I've been locked up. I've been, through addiction. I've been through like abandonment. I've been through Proctor homes. I've been through the whole thing, man. I've been through all of it, and not all of it, but enough to feel that I've been through all of it. And one thing I've learned is when times get you down, bro, like when times get real rough, I mean, I'm talking like real rough. And that's all a perspective thing for different people. Rough means different things, but it's all the same. How you feel is how you feel. And for me, rough was, really sleeping in the streets, really sleeping in the back seats of cars, really, bumming and like asking friends if I could crash on their couches, or not being able to find a place to crash and just kind of pulling up in a bush somewhere, and like trying to get some shelter. Like that's really been my life in the past. And one thing that's consistent that I've learned is everything that is worth anything in this world requires you to walk a very, very hard path. That is without a doubt. Nothing in this world that is worth a damn is going to be easy to acquire. And if it is going to end quicker than you expect it to. It's just guaranteed. And I don't know why. Maybe a couple people might escape that reality. But from my perspective, those hard times, be thankful for them, because those hard times mean that you were probably on a path to something much, much better. So just keep your head on straight. Keep your positivity, in focus. Keep your goals in focus, and be real. There's a real way to continue life and to continue to strive forward no matter what situation you're in. So even if you're homeless and you have no money, when I was homeless, I had no money. What I did was I hustled for $2. That was my goal, was $2 every day, because $2 I could buy me and my cousin a burger off the dollar menu. And I know that if we had at least one burger a day, we'd get through the day. And so as long as we made $2, we could survive. And then if we made more than that, then it's working towards our future, right? And so what we would do is we would literally go around and try to get jobs, in the good part of the day, the early parts of the day. And when we couldn't get jobs, after that, we'd go hustle, man. Like anything we could, we'd ask people if we could do yard work. We'd do things that we probably shouldn't have done. We'd go to parties, and I would rap for people. I would rap for money. Just anything I could do to generate a buck, right? And then we would save that money up, and we'd put our heads together, and we'd figure out how we could apply that as an investment to further our situation, whether that investment be a tank of gas, or that investment be a better meal, or that investment be a new shirt, right? That both of us could rock and we could use for interviews, something of that nature. So that's, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Point is, there's a billion reasons to give up, but the important thing is to keep going. Always, 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 always. So, anyways, I don't want to preach at you guys. Let me get back in here. He says, "Oh, we must have whatchamacallit too." Ryan Tony, thank you for your super chat, sir. If you have a question, let me know. I appreciate that very much. Your support is greatly appreciated, man. And we've got Kingston RC. What's up, brother? Thanks for the shout out. Guillermo says, "What info would you need from me?" As far as what? As far as stickers or what? What are you after, Guillermo? You just let me know. If you guys want to help him out in the comments, feel free if I miss it, because it's hard for me to catch all these. Because I start talking and I miss a bunch of them. Okay, all right, so sticker. We're doing a giveaway. Let's get back to that. Let me read these real quick and we'll get back to our stickers here. 76 Formula Firebird. Ooh-wee! Dayrider, you rolling, bro. I love Firebirds, man. That's awesome. I have some good memories in Firebirds. Let's see. I'm just living. Michael says I'm just living with ridiculous back pain. Ooh, back pain's no good, man. Haven't been able to work in 7 months. Permanent damage, but my trying to stay positive and not letting my depression take hold. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's all about staying positive. Depression is all in the mind. I know it's a real thing that we go through, and so I don't downplay it one bit. But I promise you this, brother, the mind is more powerful than the things it encounters. And I just encourage you to really embrace your strength, man. Embrace your strength. And you ever need anything, you always know that we're here. It's a big family here, man. You're part of it. Snowmon says, "Long live the dollar menu." Woo! You already know. I don't eat that crap anymore, so you guys know. I refuse to eat fast food, man, unless I wind up homeless again. He says, "To me, your style is very down to earth. Just keep looking forward and never give up or quit. You stay real. It's a test of it." Absolutely. Amen, man. Amen. John Dunn, what's up, brother? He says, "Brother, I know what I went through. I went through some of the same things, homeless, drugs, and all. RC's helped turn my life around, make me a better person. I'm right there with you, brother." Hell yeah, man. See, a lot of you guys can relate to this. In real life, not very many of us get through without the struggle, right? And to the people that do, I don't hate on them at all, man. I envy them too. I think it's great. That means that they had good parents. That means that somebody did something right in the lines of finances, and they were able to provide for their kids. So I don't hate on wealthy people either. I want to be clear on that. I hope to one day be wealthy so that my son doesn't ever have to go through what I went through. And so, I think it's something that most of us strive for, is to be well off in the financial department so that we don't have to struggle, and some people want to flaunt stuff and show off and things, but I think for the majority of us, the goal is to really just obtain enough financial freedom to where we can enjoy life, enjoy our family, enjoy the things that we're really after, And for me, that's family time. It's being outdoors. It's being able to create. I like to create, whether it's videos or music or building RCs or working on the real cars. I just like to create things. Dayrider says he had a quote. He's drunk and it's illegal. All right, bro, it's all right, man. Alcohol is rough, brother. It's rough. That's something that even people in my family struggle with. I don't have any issues with it myself nowadays, but just remember that choice is powerful, man. And sometimes it's better to kick all the crutches, if you can't have the crutch that you're after, Something I see a lot of my friends do to replace crutches is to get in the gym or to find an athletic crutch, such as running. Like one of my good buddies, he used to have a serious drinking issue, and he is a hardcore runner now, man. He runs so hard. The guy is fast, bro. His average in like a 10-mile run is like 7 minutes per mile. Like, that's consistent for 10 miles. Like, it's insane to me. Anyways, let's see what we got. Would like to get some stickers from you. Oh, okay, yeah. If you want to get stickers, Guillermo, stickers are $10 free shipping in the U.S., $2 shipping international. PayPal is dogcrick@gmail.com. Be sure to include your shipping address, your name, and the word stickers so I know that it's for stickers. And I think that's it. And it's if you want more than one sheet, it's still only $2 for shipping. If it's international, still free shipping. If it's local, U.S., yeah, hope that helps. And all right, let's get down to the bottom of these and keep going with this giveaway because I was going to do this giveaway here. Hey, Brendan Savage is in the building. What's up, Brendan? Just got home from working out of town. Welcome back, man. Glad you made it home safe and sound. Let's get together here soon and talk, man. Patreon stuff. Glad to have you back here, dude. Let's see. Going to start a Sand Scorcher. Yeah, enter your Sand Scorcher builds. I would love to do a Sand Scorcher episode. Let's see. What's up, Riders of the Storm? How you doing, man? Hell yeah, RC community is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. I agreed. Oh, man. Let's see. Power Mind is strong. Gotta take early retirement. See, that's what I'm talking about. We all go through some things. It's all right. You just got to keep on trucking, you know? Be closing a sale on a house. The struggle is going to start. Definitely won't be buying lots of RC stuff. Oh, man, buying a house is big, Brennan. That is real big, man. But congratulations. Dude, I want to see some pictures. I want to see pictures of the new digs, bro. Wait. But didn't you just do some... Are you going to keep the place that you're in now, or is that... We'll talk. I don't want to put all your business in the street. Oh, man. All right, what's up? Welcome back, Isaac. Man, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of all of these comments. You guys are killing it here. I don't want to skip a bunch, but I want to... Yes, you can enter scale trailers, too. You can enter anything scaled that you would like. As long as I have 3 or more of those, we will make an episode. Just got... Tomley says, what up, man? Just got out of drugs, using gaming as a crutch, and started YouTube, and a shout out would help, man. Well, I'm glad to hear that you got off the drugs, man. Gaming is a great way to distract yourself from that sort of activity, especially YouTube as well. Highly recommend the RC industry as a balancing point for your gaming because it gets you outside, gets you active, but yet keeps your mind really, really functioning the same way gaming does. You're always thinking, you're always solving problems, trying to negotiate different lines. So I would love to see you doing both. That's what I do myself as well. So shout out to you, Tomley. Tomley1404. You guys check him out. I don't know exactly what he's doing on his YouTube channel, but let's give him a little boost if we can. And I see that. Let's see. Should you share wax a unibrow? Just kidding. Not really. What should I do? Don't shave it or wax it, bro. Get them tweezers out. Just got some work done on the... That was the funniest question I think I've ever heard. Just got some work done on the hard body. MJ says Jordan Dunks. Elio's got your back. Oh, I saw that, man. I saw the video of that. That is awesome. I didn't know that was yours. Big, big, big. Dude, that is a slick build. I like it. I like it a lot. Steven, what's up? He says, hey, Josh, I'm going to be at Fort Stevens next weekend on the coast in Oregon. Going to go slay some salmon in the Columbia. I tell you to jump in the car and come crawl on the coast, but that's the drive, bro. If I had the time, I gladly would, man. I actually am hoping to get my wife and my son loaded up and take them out to the coast here pretty soon here in Oregon because they've never really seen any of my old spots. And I used to live on the coast in a couple of places. Astoria, Seaside, where else did I live? Red Bluff Road, like a few different spots, man. So I'm all about the ocean. I just don't like swimming on the Oregon coast. It's a little dangerous. Yes, a lot of good stories in here, you guys. All types of RC, both planes, short course. Yeah, any type of RC, Terry Quest. The goal is scale, though. Just keep that in mind. The goal is scale, and I judge everybody on the same criteria. So, yeah. Just remember the goal is scale. So if you enter something in like a X-Max or something like that, you know, you're probably not going to do very good unless you found a way to make it look extremely realistic. So, 3D printing is a challenge, I bet. Oh, did we make it to the bottom of the comments finally? All right, cool. He says, you know about Fort Stevens, and that place is... I know all about Fort Stevens, bro. I used to live right by Fort Stevens. I used to live in a haunted house at Fort Stevens, I believe. So if you guys want me to talk about that, we'll do like storytelling episodes sometime if you guys want. We can do that. We got to do this giveaway still, though. All right. So I drove the coast from BC, Canada to California. So beautiful swimming. Oh, man, you guys are killing me. All right, so what should we do for a giveaway here? How should we do this? How about this? Let's see. First person to name First person to... Let's see. What do we do here? What do we do? First person to give me the exact number of working RC cars. I mean, that I can put a battery in, turn on, and drive in my fleet. First people give me an exact number. And while you guys are putting those in here, I am going to actually, and only one entry per person. One entry per person. I'm going to actually double check myself here. Okay. They don't have to be finished, but they have to work. They have to be able to turn them on, and just be able to put a battery in it and go. That one doesn't work. Ooh. All right. I think I've got a number. Oh, I gotta spit. Yuck. All right. These allergies are killing me. I got my number. Let me go back now and double check, make sure I'm not missing any. No, we're good, right? Ooh, I was missing one. All right, so I got my number. I'm going to go back to your guys' comments. As of right now, the last comment in here is Isaac Greeny's Matt Duncan, you made it he's got the last comment in with 22. So let's go back from Matt Duncan. Anything after that doesn't count, all right? Matt Duncan at 539, you are our last entry, so I'm going to go ahead and go back and look now. And go back up here. And it's the first person that says it, not the last or anybody else. It'll be the first person that says that exact number. Let's see. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I don't see it yet. Let me see. If nobody gets it, we'll do it again. Oh, another super close. Oh, so close. If no one gets it, we'll do a shootout between the two closest people, right? Or the closest. It's got to be the two closest people because I've already seen two people on either side of the number. Oh. Is nobody going to get it? I would do it. Oh! I think I see it. All right, somebody got it, but it was his second entry, though. Dude. Technically speaking, somebody got it, but they had already entered multiple times. So that doesn't count. So it's got to go to the closest person, but there's two people super close. So what I'm going to do is grab those two people, and they both are going to win something. So let's see. The actual number was 19, and Cali Coast Crawling said 18. He's the first person to say 18, and then somebody also said 20. Snowmod RC said 20. So Brandon, you, aka Snowmod RC, and Cali Coast Crawling, you guys hit me up on either IG or Facebook. Brandon, I've already got your address and everything. I'll be in contact with you, sir. Let's see. We'll do Cali Coast Crawling. You will need to get a hold of me on either IG or Facebook or somewhere and shoot me your address, sir, and we will get you the exact same set of stickers, all right? And they will be going out sometime probably next Tuesday is what I'm guessing. So, boom. I'm slow with the shipping, so it's none of that next day stuff around here. I'm a slow shipper, man. But I get it out. So, next Tuesday, I will try to get those shipped out to you guys. As long as I have your address, Cali Shipping, get a hold of me, sir. If you are a sir, I believe you are a sir. And we'll get you taken care of. You guys, everyone, give them congratulations. Woo! First live stream giveaway here on Extreme Scale Performance. We got to do that more often. I got lots of cool stuff we can do giveaways with. You guys have been around for a while. Y'all deserve to, win some stuff. All right. Now let me go back and read some of these comments again. I was on ScaleWars 2 weeks in a row with the yo-yos. Oh, is this, Cali Coast Crawling? Is this, oh, why am I forgetting your name right now? You got a unique name. It has an E, with an E. Anyways, I think we were talking recently on my Facebook page. So, Ali, yes, Ali Estes, yes. Hit me up, brother. Hit me up on Facebook again. Remind me your address. Let's get this going to you, bro. That's awesome. That's cool. See, I try to remember, man. That's how, I don't know how other YouTubers are, but I try to remember everybody, man. I try to interact and remember everybody and stuff. You guys are an active part of my life, man. So this is, this is real for me, man. Oh, you want to hear about the haunted house, huh? You want to hear about the all right, I'll tell you about the haunted house real quick. This is a stupid story, but it's really happened, all right? You guys want to hear a story about a haunted house? This is silly, but this happened here in Oregon to me as a kid, and this is a true story. This is not made up. This isn't based off of a fairy tale or a book or a movie or somebody else's stories or anything like that. This really happened to me, and I think this was in Fort Stevens. Fort something, whatever that fort is, the Lewis and Clark Fort in between Seaside and Astoria, right? Yay, Isaac! Woo! Thank you, sir. Thank you. If you guys are familiar with this fort, then you may have heard some stories like this before. I don't know. This, as far as I'm aware of, this has only happened to me and to my family and one other family. But there were other families that lived in that neighborhood that were aware of it, and they warned us, and we did not listen. and we found out, and we got the hell out of there. So, all right, here's what happened. All right, and if you're curious about this, this is in Oregon where the fort was caught on fire like 5-6 years ago or something like that, and was like kind of burnt and stuff for a while. It was like a big thing. It's vandalized. It was like a big issue. So, yeah, see, lots of haunted houses in Oregon. This is true, man. I'm telling you. He says, I lived in a haunted mansion at Rosario Resort. Ooh, dude, I don't even know where that is, but haunted mansion? Like, that's kind of like what this story's going for. Outdoor Life RC with the $5 for the story. Yes, thank you, sir. All right, so let me tell the story then. So this would have been back in 1990, would have been 2, I think. Yeah, I think 1992. Oh, and we're getting low battery, so I gotta go quick on it. So 1992 or 3, I believe. My mother was married to a guy named Rod Edens, and Rod and my mom had me, my little brother Devin, and Rod's son at the time, Cameron Edens, right? You can look these people up. They're real people. They still live here in Oregon. My mom passed, but Rod and Cameron's still alive. They live up in Portland somewhere. And so anyways, long story short, we moved to Seaside, right? And we moved to Seaside. My mom worked at the Shiloh Inn Hotel right there on the little roundabout on the boardwalk and all that stuff in Seaside. If you guys are familiar with the area, you know what I'm talking about. And then she was like a cleaner lady. Her and Rod both were cleaners there. They had their own cleaning business. And then when they weren't doing that, they had a fruit stand that was right next to a pet store, if I remember right. And I remember this distinctly because the owner of the pet, this is actually really sad, the owner of the pet store, it was a husband and wife. They got in a fight, something bad happened, the wife left, the husband was there, decided not to take care of the animals and let them all die. It was horrifying. I remember because they had a toucan, one of 4 toucans in the entire country at the time. It was cool because I got to see the toucan all the time, but unfortunately it passed too. Very sad situation. But anyways, not to be sidetracked, this is where we were at the time. We moved to a big house out towards Astoria. I just saw a super chat. Thank you, Calicos Crawling. You are welcome, sir. And we moved to this big house out towards Astoria. And as you go towards Astoria from Seaside, there is a fort on the right called, I forget what it's called, but it's a Lewis and Clark like memorial fort, right? And somebody talking about Fort Stevens made me think of it. I don't know if that was the same fort, but I think it was for some reason. But anyways, you guys can look this stuff up and figure out which fort I'm talking about. I don't remember the exact name. But the point is, they had these big colonial houses, right? And there's like a war or something back then when Lewis and Clark showed up and all this stuff. And that's why the fort exists in the first place. And one of the houses was like a hospital. One was like a morgue. One was like, bunks and stuff, sleeping chambers or something like that. It was just all different. One was a post office. And it was like their little community. And these houses were set up around a rectangular field that was basically a park, right? And they had like old war stuff there, like cannons and things, and slides and stuff for the kids. And we moved into this house, right? And my mom was like all excited because it's such a good deal. And I just remember being like, how are we affording this house? It's so big. It was huge. It was like 3 stories and an attic. And I think it might have even had a cellar or a basement or something too. And it had these big, like, the first floor was like 20-foot ceilings. It had these big pillars in front of the house. It was just massive, and I could not believe. It was like the biggest house I ever been in at the time, right? I grew up really poor, so this was like, I was like, holy cow, we have pillars in the house. Oh, massive, $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And so, anyways, we move into this house, right? And my mom's like, grab stuff, start help moving in, everything. We start moving in, and one of the neighbors comes over. The neighbor comes over and says, hey, this house is haunted. We highly advise that you don't move in here. The last neighbors didn't last very long, this and that and whatever. And kind of, it seemed like they were trying to freak us out a little bit. And my mom just thought they were being rude. And my mom's, she was not one to, be, polite. She kind of told them off, and they left, right? Now, that plays a role in this later, because that could be why this, could have not been ghosts. But it's kind of hard. I don't know. You'll have to tell for yourselves. But anyways, we move in. We start moving in. We're carrying stuff upstairs. And on the second story, or the third story, it was on the third story, there was a fireplace in one of the bedrooms, right? And I claimed that bedroom as my own. That was going to be my bedroom. And next to that room was a bathroom. And in the corridor right there by the stairwell, there was a, one of those trap doors you pull down to get into the attic, right? And it's got the steps that go up it, and that's how you get in the attic. And so yeah, you see where I get that from, Brennan. And so, we pull the thing down and we go look up there, right? And we find some toys up there. They have these, I don't know if you guys will remember this. Some of you guys are old enough to, but the old Mickey Mouse record player, right? The old Mickey Mouse record player. And then it had the Mickey Mouse records. And then we had a keyboard that went with it and like something else. It was like the old Disney toys, right? And so we got those from up there. We found them in like a box or something, brought them downstairs, me and my little brother. And we were playing with them, right? And trying to make music, and we were trying to, pretend like we were DJs and stuff, right? And we're sitting next to the fireplace. And this is the first day, mind you. All right, the first day. And poof, fireplace lights up, bro. And there was wood sitting in there. There was like this old burnt piece of wood sitting in there, but it literally just lights on fire, like to the point we were like more shocked than scared, right? We both just turned and looked at it, and we're like our eyes were big. We're like, and we just get up and run. And it's the first thing we do. We just run downstairs. Ah! We're screaming at our mom and stuff, and we go down and tell her. And she comes up and sees it, and she thinks we're playing with fire. She thinks we're playing matches or something, so we get in trouble. We have to keep loading stuff, and we're telling her, no, this house is haunted. They're telling the truth. We just saw this thing light on fire or whatever, right? And so, long story short, she makes us keep working. We keep working. The next day, we come back, and we're loading more stuff into the house, moving in. This is like a process, right? And as we're loading stuff into the house, we're like, let's go upstairs and get the Mickey Mouse stuff. So we play with them again, right? So we go back up there, and we're all scared, right? Because the fireplace, and we're watching it. We grab the Mickey Mouse stuff. Fireplace doesn't come on. We come back down, we come back down to the second story, and we hear glass breaking, right? And at this point, we're in the second story. We're in my little brother's room or whatever in the second story, and we hear glass breaking upstairs, like a lot of glass, like people are throwing glasses everywhere, right? Shattering window panes or something, right? And repeatedly. And, my mom comes running upstairs yelling, what are you doing? She's freaking out. And Rod's with her. He's yelling. And everyone comes up. And me and my brother are standing in the stairway because we're running downstairs. I'm going to plug this in so it doesn't die on us. And as we do that, of course, she blames us again, thinks that we're just breaking stuff, right? And so we all go upstairs together, and we go up in the attic to see what all this noise was, and there's glass everywhere. I'm talking everywhere. The entire floor is covered in broken glass. There was no glass. Mind you, there's no glass upstairs when we went upstairs to get the toys. There's nothing up there to break. There's no glass to break. There's no windows. There was nothing there. But now there's glass everywhere. And so at this point, me and my brother are convinced house is haunted. We're freaked the hell out. My mom's convinced that me and my brother are assholes, pardon my language if there's kids watching, and that we don't want, to live in this house, so we're making problems, right? And, so she wants to investigate, and we're trying to convince her it's not us. So she's like, all right, so maybe it's the people that warned us when we were moving in, and they're trying to scare us and freak us out. And so she goes to talk to those people, and she assures them that this is the same thing that happens, or they assure my mom this is the same thing that happened to the other people that moved in, and they didn't last long either, and it has nothing to do with them, and yada, 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 and that they'd be willing to whatever, to prove it and all this stuff, right? So they just swear up and down it's not a thing. None of us really know. But long story short, next day, we go to finish moving in. We hear the glass breaking again. We all go running upstairs together this time, because this time my mom could see that it wasn't us. We all go running upstairs together while we could still hear the noise, right? Open the thing, run up there all crazy. Rod's got the flashlight. Who is it, right? No glass in sight anywhere. Nothing from the day before. We didn't clean it up. There's no glass on the floor. No anything anywhere. Nobody to be found. Nothing. Silence. My mom looks at me, and she had this look on her face like she just saw aliens or something. It was crazy. I never seen her like that. We immediately packed everything that we just moved in. We just packed it all back up, put it in the U-Haul, and moved back to our old house. That was it. Game over, man. That was it, man. And this all happened in. So if you guys ever know where this is, if you go there, it's like a rectangular shaped park, right? And there's houses all the way around it. We were in the head house, all right? The house on the leading end of the thing. When you come in, you enter in, it's on the right side. I have not been there since, but that's my story. I got to share it with you guys. You asked for it. You guys threw down super chat for it. That's my story. I've got more of them. You guys ever want to hear other ones? I can tell you stories that will blow your mind here in Oregon. I can tell you about the cow alien story. It's a little... I don't even want to go into detail. I can tell you some things, man. Some things have happened up here, and I'm not even into that stuff. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't sit around and like look that stuff up on the internet. I'm not into all that. All I know is it happened. It was really weird. I'll never forget it. And I must have been like, I don't know. It was 1992 or 93. So I was like 8, 9 years old, right? Anyways, you guys, that's probably it for today. I just wanted to fill you in. We've been on here for a full hour. So you know what time it is. It's time to go ahead and shout out where you're from. Jump in the comment section. Let me know where you're from, man. Shout out where you're at, where you're representing. Let me know what you're working on, man. Yeah, all that good stuff. I want to see, man. I want to see where everybody's from. Yeah, Isaac, of course, first up with the 541, man. SD says his screen is frozen. It's okay, bro. We still see you on there. Massachusetts in the building. Yeah, it was like some X-Files. I didn't even see that, but I saw X-Files. Wyoming's in the building. Yes, Indiana's in the building. Cali in the building. Arizona, Connecticut. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, you guys. I appreciate that. Canada's in here. Spring Hill, Florida's in here, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love seeing everybody jump in and just repping all around the world. South Korea, Alabama, what is this? Orlando, it's going kind of quick right now. Oh, I love you guys, man. It's awesome. Anyways, I'll rep where I'm from, man. Bend, Oregon. You already know. 541, holding it down. Big shout out to the 808, all the people out in Hawaii dealing with the volcano activity. Keep your head up. For those of you that aren't from out there, don't overthink it. The whole island's not going to blow up and sink and fall into the ocean. It's just, it's something that happens out there from time to time. But much love to everybody out there. My heart goes out to everybody that's lost property or been injured or had to deal with the fallout from it. So love all of you guys. I'm going to get up out of here, though. I got to remember how to get out of here. I don't remember how that works. It's been a while since we've done a live stream. There it is. All right. Love you guys. Shoots. You already know what it is. Peace, chick grease. I'll see you out on the trails. Yeah.